Okay guys, so today we're going to talk about quadrilaterals. And a quadrilateral is a four-sided polygon Okay, there are two types of quadrilaterals. There are parallelograms and trapezoids. So we'll talk about trapezoids first. Trapezoids have one pair of parallel lines, or one set. You might hear that both ways, one pair or one set. This pair of lines is parallel, so that makes that a trapezoid. Okay, so that's the rule. One pair of parallel lines. Remember, parallel lines are the same distance apart. They never get closer together. They never get further away. Okay, trapezoids can look a lot of different ways. They don't always look like this one, which resembles a red pattern block. Sometimes they can be tall and kind of skinny, or you can even have a special kind called a right trapezoid. Now what's special about that one is it has right angles, but it still only has one set of parallel lines. So see, here are right angles, but I still only have one pair of parallel lines. So that is a right trapezoid. Okay. The other type of quadrilateral is parallelograms. Parallelograms have two pairs of parallel lines. Okay. Now trapezoids, parallelograms. Let's get that messed up already. That's not going to come out right no matter what, but we'll try to salvage it. There, as best I can do. It's a little too big to make that work, but there are several types of parallelograms. The first one that we have is a rectangle. Okay, so a rectangle is a parallelogram. A rectangle can be identified because it has four right angles. Okay, so it's four right angles, and that's what makes it a rectangle. But how it is a parallelogram is because it has two pairs of parallel lines. The opposite line segments are parallel here and also here. Okay. Then you have a rhombus. And for now, I'm going to try to make this right. Okay, a rhombus, and I've heard some of you say this year, a rhombus is just a sideways square. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Because what makes a rhombus is that it has four congruent sides. Congruent means equal. Okay, and sometimes it is a square, but sometimes it isn't, because a rhombus can have four square corners, but it could also have obtuse and acute angles. So it doesn't have to always be a square. Sometimes it is, which brings us to our last one, which is a square. And a square is just about perfect because it is a rectangle, it is a rhombus, it is a parallelogram, and it is a quadrilateral. Okay, and I'll tell you how. A square has four right angles, and it also has four congruent sides. Okay, so because of that, a square is both a rectangle and a rhombus because it has four right angles like a rectangle, and it has four congruent sides like a rhombus. So overall, there are your quadrilateral notes that we would have been taking in class if we had been in class today.